Wednesday, everyone. Wednesday, October 14th, 2020. We're going to do some breathing with me. So we're going to do exactly what we've been doing. We're going to do some breath work. We're going to do some gentle movement. We're going to do some meditation. So let me start that again because I guess I was not taping. Good morning and happy Wednesday. If you're watching this at a later time, good afternoon or good evening. I hope that you are having a good day, good afternoon, good evening. And today, at least where I am, the sun is shining. Yesterday it rained all day. So it seems like today's going to be a nice, bright, sunny fall day. So I hope that wherever you are, that the weather is beautiful and that you're able to get outside and enjoy the bright, beautiful colors that fall gives us every year. So my name is Linda Lentini, and we're going to be doing some breath work. We're going to be doing some gentle movement, and we're going to be doing some meditation. This is an initiative. This is brought to you by Toivo, an initiative of Advocacy Unlimited. And as with all my classes, I encourage you to take care of yourself. So we're going to do some practices. We're going to move our body, similar to Qigong. And when we move our body, if something doesn't feel comfortable, you don't have to do anything that doesn't feel comfortable. These practices are put together to try to build up our stress response system and to balance our stress response system so we're not walking into situations feeling overwhelmed even before we walk into that situation. We're also trying to build our stress resiliency. As we know, there's so many things going on right now that if we don't walk in with some strength, sometimes we can feel like we just can't handle something that's going on. So I'm sharing practices that I really enjoy. I'm sharing practices that mean a lot for me. I share practices that make me feel empowered to know that I can make changes for myself within myself. Healing is a very individual thing for everyone. We know what heals us and what makes us feel better. So as always, please take care of yourself. You know yourself the best. So we're going to start off with some practices. So I invite you to go ahead and stand up if you're not already. Now these practices can be done standing up or sitting down, but I try to just show them standing up. If it feels like you need to sit down, please again take care of yourself and do what feels comfortable for you. So I'm going to try to align the camera so you can see most of me as I do some tapping. So if you've never done this with me, just go ahead and follow along with me. I try to give you very clear instructions. If you've done this with me, just come along for the whole ride. So what we try to do is tap different parts of our body. And as we tap those parts of our body, we kind of wake up those parts. We also move some energy that might be stuck in those parts of our body. And what I also invite people to do is that a lot of times we don't necessarily look at our bodies as amazing things that they are. So send some loving kindness into your body, really acknowledging what amazing bodies we have just the way they are. So if you want, you could put music on. I usually do it without music, just listening to the sounds of silence and beauty. And if you're outside, it could be the sounds of the music that plays outside. So I invite you to stand with your feet shoulder width apart and just start tapping one side. And if you feel like it, smile. If you don't have to. That's just my speaker turning off that I'm going to need a little later on. And then we could tap to the other side. And it doesn't matter if it's the left or right. We're moving the energy in that part of our body, also sending love and kindness, acknowledging our amazing body for everything it does. And now we can tap our collarbone, waking up our lungs, moving energy in our lungs. And if you join me, you could say a quick hello. Hi, Dana. And then you could tap on the bottom part of your neck, top part of your back. And this helps our immune system. This gets our immune system going. It wakes our immune system up. It strengthens our immune system so we can continue to battle whatever is going around. Awesome job if you're joining me. And now just go to one shoulder, doesn't matter which shoulder it is. And you can imagine releasing what you might be carrying, the weight of the world on your shoulders, by tapping it away. And go all the way down the top part of your amazing arm. Clapping. Have you ever noticed how great you feel when you clap? Awesome job. And come up the inside part of that same arm, just tapping gently. And now to the other shoulder, tapping that shoulder, releasing the energy that we might be carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders, and go all the way down the top part of our arm, and clapping. And coming up the inside part of that same arm. Awesome job. Now we're going to go to our belly. And tapping our belly, getting our belly going. And then going 1 inch over. And then we're going to go to the outside parts of our legs. And we're going to go all the way down the outside parts of your lower legs, outside parts of your feet, the top parts of your toes, the inside parts of your feet, the inside parts of your lower legs, the top parts of your upper legs, tapping, moving energy, sending love and kindness, taking care of our amazing bodies. And now we're going to tap our back. We're going to tap our sacrum. We're going to tap our kidneys, our amazing kidneys. Keep tapping your kidneys. Great job, everyone. And now we're going to go to one side. To the other side. And just release your arms by your side. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable. Go within. Become aware of the changes. Notice the difference. Notice where in your body it feels different. And if you have your eyes closed, go ahead and open them. Good morning, Harvey. So we're going to keep going with different practices. So I try to remind people about tapping. So I've been somebody that has lived through some traumatic experience, like a lot of people have. So going with inside of my body used to make me feel uncomfortable. When I've been doing these practices, it's easier and easier because I feel safe, if that makes any sense. So if when you're doing the tapping, if there's certain areas it doesn't feel safe, you can skip that. You can go to the next, or you can just stay in an area that feels safe. So maybe it's your shoulders that feel safe. You can just do that. Maybe it's this part that feels safe. Whatever feels safe when you're tapping on your body, do that. And what doesn't, don't do that. So, and you could work into that. When I first started doing some healing practices, progressive muscle relaxation is something that I did a lot of, but I could only do certain sections until I felt comfortable. So again, like I said in the beginning, please take care of yourself. Do what makes you feel comfortable. So we're going to do a ha breath. So a ha breath is an energizer, but it also balances. So it helps you release some of the energy that you might have stored inside of you. So for those of you that have done it before, we're just going to do this ha breath like we're flinging water off. For those of you that are new, all we're going to do is we're going to breathe in as we bring our elbows back, and as we breathe out, it's like we're flinging water off our fingers, keeping our elbows loose and going ha as loud as you can. So imagine that you're a kid, that you are able to express yourself with a very loud voice, and do that. If you're not in a place that can do that, please don't do it so you get in trouble. But try to do the ha breath by releasing as much energy with the ha as you feels comfortable for you. So we're going to breathe in and then breathe out, flinging water off and going ha. So let's do that together. Ha! 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 Two more times. Ha! Ha! And allow your arms to go by your side. Close your eyes if that's possible or if that feels comfortable. Go within. And bring your awareness to where in your body feels different after the ha breath. And just pay attention to that area. Notice what you've released, how that feels. And if you have your eyes closed, we're going to do another ha breath. So a similar thing, we're going to breathe in and then we're going to breathe out with a ha. But this time we're going to tap right over here, the top part of our back, the lower part of our neck, the seventh sacrum. And then we're going to tap over here, the top part of our legs, right above our knees. Not on our knees, but right above our knees. You're going to breathe in and then breathe out with a ha. So let's do that together. Breathe in. Ha! 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 Two more times. Ha! Ha! And allow your arms to go by your side. Close your eyes. Go within. Become aware of the changes. Notice the differences. And if you have your eyes closed, go ahead and open them. And like I said before, if you jump on, say hi. So the ha breath is a good energizer. It's a good practice to do if you feel a little sluggish in the afternoon after you have lunch, and it just gets your energy going a little bit. So it's a great way to energize you. but it energizes you and then it kind of balances. So it's not too energizing for you. But the hot breath, if it makes you feel too energized, just don't do it. There's a lot of other practices that you can combine your breath and movement together. So we're going to move on to the next practice. And we're going to start to slow our breath down. The whole point of this is for us to try to get into coherent breathing so we can do coherent breathing. So coherent breathing is where we're going to slow our breath down to 5 breaths per minute, which slows it down a great deal for a lot of us. We want to make sure that we do coherent breathing as much as possible. So if all these practices, you don't have enough time to do all of them, the coherent breathing is the most important part of it. So if you can try to do that as many times as you can per week or once a day, that will help you start to build your stress response system. That'll help you build the stress resiliency so you walk through situations. And it's one of the things during this whole pandemic that as I did it every day, I noticed that I was able to face things with a little bit more ease. Did I walk through them with grace and zen all the time? Absolutely not. I've been responding to things in the same way for a very long time, so this takes a little bit of practice. But I notice a difference when I walk through something just recently, about a week ago, and I'm like, I don't respond that same way any longer. I get upset, but just for a minute, and then I get to the other side of it a little quicker than I used to. So these practices, like I said, the reason I'm so passionate about them is because I've noticed a difference in me, and that's why I just want to encourage them. And I always tell people, it empowers me to change me. My breath, my body, and my mind are always with me, so I can use all 3 of those things to help me heal. So the next thing we're going to do is the 4-4 breath, and this is where I'm going to turn on the tones so we can actually do that. So we're going to stand with our feet shoulder width apart, and our hands are going to be right below our tummy button with our palms facing up, and we're going to breathe in and then breathe out. So just make sure that you're in an area where you're not going to interfere with anything by you. And we're going to breathe in gently to one tone and then breathe out gently to the other tone. And so I'm just going to go ahead and turn on the tones. So that's the high tone we're going to breathe in. And then the low tone is where we're going to breathe out. So palms facing up, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. And 2 more times. And just allow your arms to go by your side. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable. Go within. Become aware of the changes. Notice the difference. Now, if you have your eyes closed, I invite you to open them. And we're going to do that again, but we're going to move our arms in a different way. So we're going to breathe in as we bring our arms up by our side and breathe out. And then we're going to just share some energy from the top of our head to our belly buttons. So gathering whatever energy that you want and then just sharing it from the top of your head down to your belly button. So you might need some love, some gratitude, some peace, some tranquility, whatever it is you need more of. Just imagine gathering that as we're breathing in. And then as we're breathing out, we're sharing that with the top of our head down to our belly button. And so again, stand with your feet shoulder width apart. And I'm going to turn the tones back on and just follow along with me. Okay, that's the out breath. Breathing in, gathering whatever you need more of. And breathing out, sharing that from the top of our head down to our belly button, tummy button. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. And one more time. And just allow your arms to go by your side. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable. Go within and become aware of the changes. Notice the differences. And if you have your eyes closed, I invite you to go ahead and open them. And we're going to do the 4-4-6-2 breath. So for those of you that have heard my description before, this is a great breath practice to do if you find yourself stirred up by things that are going on. I taught a class last night and a number of people said that they had a very stressful week, and it's Wednesday and last night was Tuesday. So we carry a lot of stress, and sometimes we have to walk through tough stuff that's going on. And we, we can't necessarily bring that with us or share that in that moment. So we might be stirred up, something might be going on with us, and we need to walk into the other situation not carrying those stirred up emotions or those stirred up feelings. So the 4-4-6-2 is something that I have tried a number of times and it's been very successful for me. is a way of me walking through those stirred up stuff without me having to carry it to the next moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in for the count of 4. We're going to hold our breath by doing this on top. You don't have to bend down, but just like this on top for the count of 4. We're going to breathe out for the count of 6. And then we're going to just pause our breath for the count of 2. So you could stand with your feet shoulder width apart, or you can bring your big toes together and your heels out like that. And I'll kind of angle my camera down so you can see my feet. And then you can have the top part of your legs together, almost like you're resting on your knees. Now, if this is not comfortable, you don't have to do it. So please do what makes you feel comfortable. But if it's possible, that's fine. So what we're going to do is we're just going to breathe in for 4, hold our breath for 4, breathe out for 6, and then pause and hold our breath for 2. So either stand with your feet shoulder width apart or bring your big toes together, your heels out, and the top parts of your legs together. Start with your palms facing up right below your tummy button. And we're going to breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold the breath, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause, 2, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold the breath, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause, 2, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold the breath, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause, 2, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold the breath, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause, 2, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold the breath, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause, 2 more times, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold the breath, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause, 2, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold the breath, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause, 2, and allow your arms to go by your side, stand comfortably, close your eyes if that feels comfortable, go within, bring your awareness to whatever feels different inside of you. Now if you have your eyes closed, go ahead and open them. So we're going to do one more practice. We're going to do the 4-4-6-2 again, but just a little bit different. This is more of a heart-opening 4-4-6-2. I spend a lot of time in my daily practices trying to keep my heart open, because as we all know that sometimes when things happen, we tend to, as self-preservation, we want to close our heart. So I try to keep doing practices that keep my heart open, because then I can see the beauty and the love that is around me, even when things might be around that feel hurtful. So this practice is a little bit adult Simon Says, so just follow along if you've never seen me do it. It's where we're going to breathe in, we're going to hold our breath, we're going to breathe out, and then we're going to pause for 2. So don't worry about left, right. If you're not doing your left and I am doing my left, don't worry about that. Just bring one hand up and one hand out and look in the opposite direction. And we're going to do the 4-4-6-2. So stand with your feet shoulder width apart, palms facing up right below your tummy button, and then breathe in. 2, 3, 4, hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause. 2, breathe in. 2, 3, 4, hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, breathe out. Really stretching. 3, 4, 5, 6, pause. 2, breathe in. 2, 3, 4, hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause. 2, breathe in. 2, 3, 4, hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause. 2, one more time each side. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause. 2, last time, breathe in. 2, 3, 4, hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause. 2. And allow your arms to go by your side. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable. And bring your awareness to the changes inside your mind, your body, your spirit. And if you have your eyes closed, I encourage you to go ahead and open them. And now we're going to go into coherent breathing. So I encourage you to find a spot where you can sit down or lay down. If you're worried about falling asleep, I have to just get my cat off my chair. If you're worried about falling asleep, what you can do is just elevate the bottom parts of your legs and making sure that they're elevated. And sometimes that will keep you from falling asleep. If you really find yourself falling asleep, and it could be what your body needs. So, a lot of us are sleep deprived. A lot of times We have evenings that we don't have enough sleep. We have nights that we don't get enough sleep for whatever reason. So maybe you need to rest. And you could set an alarm, or if somebody's around you, ask them to just make sure that you're up and going at 11. But this could be a time where you just take some time for you. So what we're going to do is I'm going to encourage you to sit or lay down, and I'm going to begin to pace your breath with my voice by counting. Then I'm going to turn on the tones that we use for the 4 arm circles. And then we're going to I'm going to pace your breath with those tones. Then at some point, I'm going to invite you to use your imagination to move your breath to different points of your body. And then we'll do that for a little bit, and then I'll do a simple body scan. Then I'll turn the tones off, and then I'll do a little bit of meditation before we end. So again, you can take what works for you. What doesn't work for you, it's okay, but just do what feels comfortable for you. So go ahead and have a seat or lay down and take a nice relaxing breath in and out with a sigh. Another relaxing breath in and out with a sigh. And if you don't already, you can just make sure that your eyes are closed or lowered. And begin to soften your forehead and your eyes. Softening your shoulders and your arms. Softening your back and your belly. Softening your legs and your feet. Allowing your body, giving your body permission to relax and rest. And continue to breathe in and out. Breathing in, 2, 3, and out, 2, 3. Breathing in, 2, 3, and out, 2, 3. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Making sure your shoulders are relaxed. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in as the tones go up, and out as the tones go down. Breathing in as the tones go up, and out as the tones go down. Breathing in and out. And do this on your own for about a minute. using our imagination to move our breath. Imagine your breath going in and up to the top of your head, out and down to the base of your spine. In and up to the top of your head, out and down to the base of your spine like a cool breeze. In and up to the top of your head, out and down to the base of your spine, relaxing your shoulders. And continue using your imagination. Picture your breath coming in through your arms around your heart, carrying love and kindness. And out through the soles of your feet, sharing love and kindness with the world. In through your arms, circling your heart with love and gratitude. And out through the soles of your feet, sharing that with the world. Again, breathing love and gratitude in through your arms around your heart, and out and down through the soles of your feet, sharing that with the world. And do that for a couple minutes on your own. using your imagination to move your breath in and up to the top of your head, out and down to the base of your spine, in and up to the top of your head, out and down to the base of your spine, and do this on your own for about a minute. And release using your imagination to move your breath. Just go back to breathing in as the tones go up and out as the tones go down. Breathing in as the tones go up and out as the tones go down. Now I invite you to bring all your awareness to the bottom of your feet. And can you move all your awareness to the top of your feet? Can you move all your awareness to your ankles? Can you move all your awareness to the back of your knees? And can you move all your awareness to where your legs meet your body? Can you move all your awareness to your back? Can you move all your awareness to where your arms bend? And moving all that awareness to your shoulders. And can you move all your awareness to the spot between your eyes? can you move all your awareness to the top of your head? Now I'm gently going to turn off the tones. I invite you to continue to sit or lay down with your eyes closed, allowing your breath to return to whatever pace it wants to go to. And continue to breathe. Sit still with your eyes closed or lowered. And I invite you to bring all your awareness to your heart. And as your awareness is on your heart, I invite you to set an intention for today. If it's the beginning of your day, the rest of your day, if it's the end of your day, whatever part of the day it is, set an intention for the rest of the day. And as your awareness stays on your heart, I invite you to say to yourself silently or out loud, I am happy. I am healthy. I am safe and filled with love and kindness. And as your awareness is on your heart, I invite you to extend that from your heart to everyone's heart you're going to interact with today, sharing love and kindness, sharing positive feelings, sharing that energy with everyone you're going to encounter with your thoughts, your actions, and your words. And imagine silently saying to everyone you meet, we are happy. We are healthy. We are safe and filled with love and kindness. Now I invite you to extend it one step further, blanketing the world with love and kindness just for a couple of seconds, just so we could shift the energy and imagine extending that to everyone's heart, everyone's being that walks this planet with us. And imagine sending that energy out by saying, we are all happy. We are all healthy. We are all safe and filled with love and kindness. Now I invite you to start making gentle movements if you're sitting down, stretching your arms like you're waking up from a mini nap. If you're laying down, roll over, roll onto your right side, and then gently work your way up to a sitting position. And when you're ready, and if you have to, go ahead and open your eyes and bring yourself back to the environment you started this practice in, becoming aware of everything around you. if you don't already have your eyes open, I encourage you to go ahead and open your eyes if you have to. If you don't, just sit still with your eyes closed and just listen to my words. So the practices I've been sharing are breath, body, mind practices. If you're interested in knowing more about that, you could let me know. I could share some information about that. They really do help balance my stress response system. So I hope after the hour that we've spent together that you were able to find some peace and tranquility in your day. I appreciate you spending some time with me. I really enjoy sharing these practices. Um, I was a little distracted. I have two cats that are around me and they're actually going in and out. And every time there's a loud noise outside, they get scared and run back in. So it's kind of hilarious to watch. So I apologize if I was at all distracted, but I hope that you were able to, again, get some peace and tranquility from the practices. I normally have a Zoom call on Thursday at noon, but I will not have it tomorrow. I'll start up again next Thursday at noon. So I hope you have an amazing day. If you want some more information, let me know. Thank you so much for sharing some time with me and have an amazing day. Thanks, everyone. Bye.